select date from calendar and whatever selected date that we are going to verify. So now I will show you what is the test case that we are going to give a demo. So this is the test case which will covers the select date functionality from the calendar icon, and also it is verifying the selected date in the text field. So I'll show you the component how we have created. So the component name is select date from calendar. I'll show you the steps what it is covering. So here what we are doing is we are launching the application and clicking on the text field where we can able to get the calendar icon, and then from the calendar we are just selecting the date or what based on the user input, and we are waiting for some time. After selecting the date, it will update in the text field or the user defined date. Then we are verifying that particular date whether it is correctly selected or not. So these are the functions that we are covering for selecting and for validating the date. So for this we are creating object also in the object repository. The object what we are using is calendar date picker text field. So where actually we are selecting the calendar and verifying the text in the text field. The same component we are just calling here in the test case tab. So if you see here, this is the component name, select date from calendar, and which is required 6 parameters, and these parameters we are just passing from the test data. So if you go to test data, there we can see all the parameters. So this is the test case keyword, select date from calendar. This is the test case ID. I'll click in edit mode so that we can see the test data. So this is the URL to get the date picker. Then we to select that date from the calendar icon. So this is the arguments, these 4 arguments related to the calendar icon where we can select the date, and once it is selected, in which format that it is going to display in the text field. So this is what that we are going to validate. So it is a month, date, year. Okay, so this is the test data. So now I will execute this test case. I'll show you the results, how it looks like. So I'm just clicking on execute button, selecting Chrome browser and remote machine. I'm just clicking the execute button. So it is starting execution. So to see the results, we need to navigate to test results, test reports folder. And we need to click this tab, and here we can able to see that test case which is started execution. So once it is started, then here it will display the date, today's current date. So until that we need to refresh. So once it is done, then we will get the date here. Yeah, it is completed. Now we can open the report from the this icon. If you click that, it will open. So if you see here, keyword selected date from calendar, the status is passed. If you click, It will expand and it will show you the steps what we have done. So this is launching the date picker screen, and then we are clicking on the text field to get that calendar icon, and we are just selecting all this inside these three function flows that it will covers the selecting that particular date from the calendar, and at the end we are just selecting then whatever selected date that we are verifying in the last step. So this is the flow that it is covering in this particular functionality.